Denmark, and she's a practiced but also a teacher of Raj Yoga meditation since 1986. But in 2009, she was instrumental in developing the Brahma Kumaris environmental initiative. So welcome to you, Sonja, all the way from Denmark, and we'll hear from her soon. But before that, it is Brother Golo. So, Golo Pilz, is that right? I pronounced your name right? Is an experienced meditation teacher from Germany, has been with the Brahma Kumaris for 40 years. So he's got like a wealth of spiritual wisdom all on his own. But he's an advisor on solar energy to the Brahma Kumaris and lives most of the year in India at the headquarters. He's a member of the Brahma Kumaris Environmental Initiative and has participated at the United Nations Climate Change Conferences since past 15 years. So there you have it. You have a wealth of experience, knowledge, and broad, I would say, perspective. Enjoy this evening.
Yeah, thank you very much. And thanks very much to the Brahma Kumaris Center here in Wembley to organize this program on the soul compass and how to navigate in uncertain times. And we all are aware that the times are really dramatic right now. Do you agree that we live in uncertain times with a lot of changes happening very suddenly? So let us have a look. What are the current problems of planet Earth? And if you see planet Earth, we can see it is in big trouble. And if you look a little bit, current problems, we have wars and tensions like never before. And we have problem of overpopulation, but also climate change is there. And yesterday was the hottest day in London, for example. And when I left India in end of May, we had a temperature of 52 degrees and broke all the temperature records. 52 degrees, just imagine. And because of the temperature change, we have a lot of environmental problems also. We have also economic crisis, cost of living, everything becomes more costly, but income is not going accordingly. Also, we have pandemics. We all remember vividly the COVID pandemic and maybe others in the pipeline. Who knows about it? So the Earth is in big trouble. And just one of the big problems where I'm a bit involved in, I'm going to the UN climate conference. And so some of the effects of the climate change we're already seeing right now is the temperature is rising all the time. And because of that, we have more and worse storms because there's more energy in our weather system. Because of that, also, we have more forest fires. Last year, there were 2,000 forest fires in Canada. And our forests in Canada and Siberia, they're burning. And if you follow the news in Spain and Italy and all around the Mediterranean, a lot of forest fires out of control. Also, animal extinction has become a problem. In Germany, they counted the insects 2 years ago, and they found that 60 to 70% of the insects have disappeared. They're just gone. The bees and the flies and all that, and they're responsible for pollination. So without them, things will become very difficult. And also human health is being affected by temperature rise. We get heat cramps, we get heat exhaustion, heat stroke, and so on. A lot of diseases are related to that. And also more and worse droughts are occurring because of climate change. Also there is a seawater level rise, which is also a major problem. Britain is an island, and you have a lot of coastlines, which will be affected already by erosion and so on. And because of climate change already, they estimate huge economic losses, I think in the range of $200–300 billion per year already. So scientists has figured out to solve the problem would be cheaper than to pay for the damage of climate change. Isn't that interesting? It would be cheaper to avoid climate change by reducing the carbon emission, would be cheaper than to pay for the damage which is already happening already right now. And of course of that climate change, a lot of economic losses, but also for the farmers, situation has become very, very difficult. You might follow a little bit the news that wheat harvest, rice harvest, coffee harvest, you look at it and everywhere there are problems because either drought or flooding or heat or too cold. So a lot of problems for our planet. And it is quite clear that our planet is in trouble, and these are uncertain times. So how to navigate these uncertain times? And quite interestingly, Albert Einstein has said, we cannot solve our problems with the same thinking, with the same mindset, which actually has created the problems. So we need to change our mindset, the way how we think, the way how we look upon problems, the way how we try to resolve these problems. We need a new paradigm, a new mindset. So in addition, it is also very important to understand that a crisis is always a chance for transformation. And we have to stay optimistic. And I've scared you now a little bit with all the news about climate change and the problems of the world. And now we have to change and go in an optimistic, happy mindset. Why is that so? Because difficult times are a chance for all of us. They are a great opportunity to raise and transform ourselves and the world. So this is a time right now for all of us to bring out the best within us, to change ourselves, but also bring transformation and create a better world. And I hope you all agree that we should aim for a better world, and there are many problems which we should change. So this is right now the time which is challenging all of us to raise and bring out the best. And why it is so important to stay optimistic is because if you're optimistic, it has a lot of benefits for yourself. You have a better health, you're more happy, you have better physical health, better inner resilience, and improved relationship. And if you have a company coach who is looking into the operation of a company, he will tell you the same things. Stay optimistic about resolving the problems, and the efficiency of the company will increase because you will find faster and easier the right decision and solution. He's charging you a lot of money. Here you can learn all about these things free of cost. So we need an optimistic and happy mindset and understand crisis is a chance. It's not an existential threat. It's a chance for us to transform and to change. And I would like to talk a little bit about the spiritual answer to these challenges which we are facing and give you some input how we can navigate these uncertain times and how spirituality can actually help us to find solutions to improve our inner well-being. And the spiritual answer is that I have to connect the inner self back to ethics and values. When there is love and when there is peace, everything can be resolved in a much better way. If I lose inner peace, inner love, everything is difficult for me. So I have to connect to my inner values and to my inner goodness. And I have to understand who am I and what are actually my original qualities. In addition, I have to understand what is the purpose of my life. What is the purpose of my life? Do I want to become rich or do I want to become happy? Who wants to become happy? Everybody wants to become happy. You also want to become rich, am I right? So both things are good, but happiness is more important. If you would have to choose, what would you choose? Happiness probably, no? Yeah. A lot of rich people which have a lot of problem. Imagine you have 100 million US dollars. It's all in the stock market and the stock market is collapsing right now. You will be a very unhappy person. You get mad because it all becomes dust. So happiness, inner happiness is very, very important, more important than any money in the world. So I have to understand what I want and where do we go from here. So let us now step by step a little bit look into this question and find answers. And interestingly, Leo Tolstoy, a very famous Russian poet and writer, he said that the understanding of our inner self holds the meaning to our life. So the first thing we have to understand, who am I? Who am I? Am I this person or is behind this person and this body, is there something more? And the first spiritual lesson, of course, is I am a soul. In India, we say Atma, a spiritual being of light. Very, very important to understand. And this is my original form. I am a soul, a being of light. My second form is I have an angelic body. I have an astral body or an energetic body. My aura, I am an angel. And the third of my existence, of my forms are, I am a human. I have this body. So there is a soul. The soul is the eternal being of light. I have an energetic body of light, which is the medium between the soul, and I have a physical body. And my angelic body is the medium between the soul, the spiritual eternal being of light, and the physical reality. And if I understand that, this changes everything. It changes my perception, it changes my understanding, and it changes my inner mindset. Who am I? I'm a spiritual being of light. I can never die. I can never be born. I'm immortal. I'm always there. So, and now the big question is, what are our original qualities? This is peace, love, and purity. I'm a being of peace, a being of love, and a being of purity. And I'm always happy. I'm always full of bliss. And I have all the powers with me. This is my true nature. And somehow, over a long period of time, I have lost the connection to my inner goodness. And that is causing me to be without proper compass, without proper calibration. I cannot connect to my inner strength. When I cannot connect to my inner strength, I lose guidance. I lose the tools to navigate all the problems which are in the world. And there's so many problems in the world. It's not only this outer problems, there's also family problem, there's problem at the work, there's stress level nowadays is extremely high. I spoke to a couple of people and they said in the last years it has become quite incredible stress at work. Who is having stress at work? Sometimes have stress at work? Sometimes stressful at work? No stress? Okay. So then, if I understand who I am and which are my original qualities, it is very important to understand how this is all being positioned. And I made a pyramid of life, which sort of explains a bit what's going on and where I am. So on top, we have God, the Supreme Being, the light, the source, the spiritual sun. And then we have us, the souls. We are connected on a soul level with the divine being. We have our angelic body, our subtle body. We have a human body. And then comes the material world, the world in which we are living. Now at present, our consciousness is connected to the physical world. We're seeing all the problems of the physical world. The connection to the divine, to the top of the pyramid, has become weak. This is why our compass is not calibrated. Sometimes we have problems, we don't understand why this is happening, why that is happening. We don't have the strength, the tools to navigate. Now the next big point is we have to understand who is God, the Supreme Being, the Supreme Light. And we have to understand when actually I remember God. Who is remembering God sometimes? You do? Sometimes? Okay, very good. So if you look into the reasons why people remember God, it's very interesting. Some people remember God when they are in pain or there's a problem. You know, sometimes you have a problem and you say, oh my God, you know, and then you accidentally remember God, or you have fear. When you're in a very fearful situation, you also start to remembering God. Or you have some self-interest. You say, oh God, please give me money, please make me rich, please make this business deal pass through. I remember I was in India and there was every year at the end of the financial year, there's Lakshmi Puja. And then there's a big puja being done. And Lakshmi, which is a deity, is being asked, Billy, please bless all the books and give good profit for the next year. So we are asking God for something. Also, we are remembering God or connecting to God out of tradition or out of a rule. You know, as childs, when I was young, my mother, she used to pray with us. And so we were three boys, we were all sitting together and we were praying to God because Mama was teaching us. And then we went to church. Many from you are from India, so you've gone to the temple in India and you prayed to God because your parents took you. So it's a tradition, you know. And then also we are complaining to God about something. Oh, this is not working, this is not working, this is not working. And very few people, they remember God out of love. Pure love for God, which is a very honest motivation, very good motivation. So you see, these are the reasons why we remember God. Now we can see that the world is in a real difficult situation and we have lost a bit calibration of our inner compass. And if we connect to God, this is also called yoga or meditation. Yoga is an old Sanskrit word and means connection with the divine for self-enlightenment. And I, the soul, the spiritual being of light, I connect to the supreme being of light. I establish a connection which I have long time forgotten to do. This is why we lost our calibration and our strength. I connect to the divine being, and slowly power and energy comes. Now the big question, what are God's qualities? How he can actually help us? So in Raj Yoga meditation, we say that God has a couple of major qualities. One is God is the ocean of love and mercy. God has love for all of us. He has mercy of all of us. And he sees the situation in the world and he knows what is going on. God is also the ocean of peace. He's absolutely peaceful. He's not behind a single war or a single bullet which is being shot in the world right now. There's a lot of wars out of the reason is religion, but believe me, God is very, very peaceful. It has nothing to do with these wars. And God is also the ocean of knowledge. He knows what is going on. He knows all of us, and he knows what's happening in the world. And if we connect to God, to this divine power, to this divine source, we're able to draw this peace and this love and this mercy and slowly, slowly start recharging ourselves, recharging our inner battery. And by this reconnecting also and recalibrating our inner compass. And there's a lot of scientific evidence on meditation. And since 30 years, a lot of research institutes around the world, they have done research what actually happens if you meditate, how does it change your mindset, and how does it change your behavior? And can we measure it in your brain, in our brain, if you meditate? And interestingly, they found out if you meditate regular, it increases your social competence. You love yourself, you accept yourself, and you love others. Something which would be very nice at the moment for England, you have just now this sort of riots and problems in England. And if there would be more social competence, more love for the self and for everybody else, this would not take place. Meditation also creates relaxation and improves your health. There's a lot of evidence about that also in many scientific studies. But now something very interesting. When you meditate regular, it helps your brain cells and the activity in your brain. Normally, when you become older, your brain cells and your brain activity is decreasing. You are 40 and you go out of the house and you forget the keys, and then you have to go back and where's the keys? When you're 50, you go out of the house and you say, where's my mobile phone? And when you're 60, you go out of the house and you think, where have I parked my car? Have you ever had this experience? Huh? Welcome to the club of getting older. And now, interestingly, when you meditate, something very interesting, they found out that your gray brain cells are increasing again, which is very unusual. Normally it doesn't happen. And the activity in your brain is increasing, and the flexibility of your brain also is increasing. And by meditation, you are able to change your habits and your awareness. And this is what we need. We have to change on the inside. We spoke, we have to change the mindset from fear to happiness, from anger to peace. So you have to change your awareness and you have to get free of your trigger points. I would like to introduce also to you Dadi Janki. She was, until a couple of years, the spiritual leader of the Brahma Kumaris, and she left us, I think, 4 years ago at an age of 103. She was also based in London many times. She was probably also many times here in this center for a visit. Yeah, I can imagine. And she was a real great source of inspiration. And now sometimes people want to change and they want to meditate. And they say, I want to change, I want to meditate. But it's not happening. You know what's in between? In between you and your wish is your karma. Karma is the actions of the past, and they are influencing your presence. It means if you have been a bad guy in the past, it's not so easy to get rid. And just meditate for 5 minutes and say, okay, I get rid of all the bad deeds I have done previously. It will take time. And Dadi Janki once explained the law of karma. And she said, the first thing is, you want something and it doesn't happen. That's the first sign that you have some karma. So you experience that sometimes? You want something and it's not working out? It happens? You experience that sometimes? Okay. Then the second reason Daddy Janki said, which shows that you have karma, is suddenly something happens to you. Who had an accident? You had an accident in your life? Yes. Cut yourself in the finger, twist your foot when you walk down the stairs, close the car door, your hand is in between, ouch, you know? Karma. You want to become perfect, it's not happening. Karma. And the third thing, the third sign that you have karma on your shoulders is you are suffering from interaction with relatives or friends. At home, your spouse, your husband, he doesn't respect you. The kids don't say, hello, mom, how are you doing? You know, they just come in, close the door, throw the dirty cloth there and say, mom, you wash it. You know, that's what's going to happen. Or you come at work, you are very good, you do a good job, you know it, but nobody respects you. You sometimes experience such kind of things at work or at family, at home, that people don't respect you, they don't love you, and you don't feel good about that. It happens? All right. So if one of these three things is happening, it means the soul has karma on its shoulders. And this karma you have to transform with meditation. And that takes a little bit of time. And that's why it takes time when you meditate. It doesn't go instantly. Because you first have to deal also with your old karma. It means the actions of the past. Not only of this life, but also previous life. And now some people may ask, so how is actually this karma being with me? Where is my karma? Well, science has also found out where's your karma. It is in your angelic body, in your subtle body, or in your aura. Here, you see some photographs from a gadget you can buy for 3,000 pounds at Amazon. It's an aura photograph. And you see how big is your aura, how strong is your aura, is it shining, is it not shining? Sometimes there are dents in your aura, and where you have a dent in your aura, you have a weak organ. And then you have sickness there. And the disease is first showing in the aura, and then secondly manifesting in your physical body. So soul influences the aura, aura influences the body. It goes from top down. Mind, soul is above matter. It's very interesting. And here, you also can see different colors around the people. You know what's red color? Anger. So this is a Carillion photography. So we always display our state of mind in form of colors. That's why you meet somebody and you say, oh, this person has a very nice atmosphere around him. He's very peaceful. He makes me very peaceful. Or sometimes you meet people and you say, oh, my God, I have to get away from this person. He's very angry. You sometimes can sense this atmosphere around people. Yes, no? You can sense it, yeah. It's quite natural. No? You sense the energy of the other person because the aura changes the color. The energy field displays immediately what's happening with the person. And here you see that our energy field is quite big. Science can measure now this energy field with very sensitive meters. They can make photos, and now they start also to use it in diagnosis of diseases and in healing of diseases, because in the aura, this thing shows more early. And the karma is recorded in your aura energetically. And you carry it with you, and the aura you take with you when you take a rebirth. That's why it is said that karma, or in Christianity, they say the sin is going with the soul through many births. And that's why you're not getting rid of it immediately, because it takes a little bit of time to connect to the divine light and slowly bring the light into your aura and get rid of the dents, bring the shining back in your aura and become a happy chap. It takes a moment, doesn't go from today to tomorrow. So Daddy has says, in order to settle your karma, practice regular meditation. And when you do so, you become a helper of God, you become loving and compassionate, and a healer to the world. And then you are a guide towards the light. And then you are an angel, and you're holding the world in your hands and give love and compassion to the world. This is a very high aim. It's a very beautiful aim, but when you have a high aim in your mind, you're going to reach it. If you don't aim for it, you're not going to reach it. Who likes to become an angel? You like to become an angel? Huh? Hands up, who like to become an angel? Come on, Wembley. Yes, you all want to become angels. Very good. So what do I have to do? I have to let go anger. Can I do that? I can let go anger. Can we do that? Let go anger. Then fear. Fear, will I become perfect? Will I manage this? Will I overcome this crisis? Fear of disease. So many fears are in us. Fear in relations. Let go the fear. Next is regret. We had sometimes chances in life. Let them go. Don't have regret. What is done is done. Put a point in the past, because you cannot change the past. You can do better in the future. So don't regret the past, because it is done, it is recorded. Then also hate. Quite often a problem. We are jealous, we have little hate about other people, let it go. It's not a good emotion. It's eating you up from the inside. And then pain. Pain is very difficult to overcome. It's quite tricky. But we have to let go also the pain. Especially when we get older and the body starts aging here and there, let it go. Can we do that? Can we let go all these balloons? Huh? Wembley? Yes, very good, very good. So we let go. We let it all go. So now what happens if the compass of the soul is tuned? I want to show you some of the projects of Brahma Kumaris. What we're doing practically in India, which gives you an indication if the compass of the soul is tuned, what you can achieve. For example, we have a tree plantation program in India. We have planted 2.5 million trees. It's an app. You take a photo, plant a tree of the photo, upload it, it shows in the map, and you maintain the tree, and we've planted 2,500 trees, and we're inspiring little villages in India to plant trees and strengthen their resilience against climate change. It's a very beautiful project. Here's the webpage. You will find more information. Brahma Kumaris is also active at the UN conferences. We are officially registered and affiliated to the UN conference. Here is the United Nations for Climate Change, but we also go to the UN conference for biological diversity. We also go to the UN conference on water, food systems, and so on. And more or less, we have a group of brothers and sisters from Brahma Kumaris going to these conferences and trying to inspire people to change on the inside. Here you see our team. We have been recently to Dubai, and you see also our Sonja here, and here Sister Genti, Sister Maureen, which are also part of our environmental initiative. And we go to these conferences and we try to inspire people to bring love and compassion back into the negotiations. We also have a studio, and you go to our YouTube channel, Brahma Kumaris Environment YouTube channel. You will find a lot of good interviews with religious leaders, YouTube influencers, and politicians and scientists about climate change and what to do. And we also are very active in the interfaith dialogue. And also we are doing a lot of projects in India in the area of solar energy. Here, for example, you see our new solar cooking system. Brahma Kumaris has 5,000 meditation centers in India, and 500 of these meditation centers we have equipped with a solar system. We are also a recognized solar research center in India since the last 25 years. Here you see our new solar system. It's a solar cooker. We produce photovoltaic electricity, store it in the batteries. There's the inverter. And we send the electricity in the kitchen, and we installed huge induction cooking systems, and we cook with the power of sun 2,000 meals per day, 2 times, 3 times, 6,000 meals per day with the power of sun. This is our new solar cooker. So here you will see another project which we completed some years ago, that is India One. This was a 10 million pound project in India, financed by the Indian government, the German government, and the Brahma Kumaris. And the speciality is that we installed 700 dishes. Here you can see them. They are concentrating the sunlight on a receiver. We have storage, and we drive a turbine, a steam turbine, and we send electricity to our campus. So we have hundreds of solar systems, different solar systems for cooking purpose, for electricity. We have small cooking box, we have solar lantern, and we promote solar energy on all levels to society. We do workshops, we invite people to come, and so on and so on. Very, very busy since 25 years, promotion, installation, research of solar energy in India. Lots and lots and lots of activities. So we're trying to inspire people to change their mindset and trying to inspire people to visualize and create a better world, a better future in our mind. So we have to imagine our perfect world. Not only use the solar, use the tree plantation, but also imagine in our mind a better future. Because our mind creates our actions, and our actions create the future. So what we have to do is we have to imagine our beautiful world. What is the most important emotion or feeling? What is the most important? Who knows it? It's universal. Love. You said love? Love, yes. Love is most important. We love the future world. The future world will be a world of love. I love myself. I love everybody else. I love nature. I take care. And then we create altogether a world of peace, a world of harmony, beauty, perfection, bliss, prosperity, happiness. It's timeless, and it's a justice world also. So what we have to do is we have to heal our heart, and then we can heal the world. Heal our heart, heal our inner world, and then we heal our outer world. It's not such a complicated matter. Heal the self on the inside, and then heal the world. And I've given you some inspiration how to do that. Connect with the divine being, with God, with the supreme light. Understand that you are a being of light yourself, and understand that in between the process is sometimes your karma, your actions of the past. You have to overcome it, and you have to allow the light to come into your own astral body, in your angelic body, the divine light, and chase all the shadows out of your system. If you do that, anger will go, fear will go, hate will go, everything negative will go. All the things you don't like, they will go. And your relations will improve, and your karma will settle. Suddenly you want something, and it's happening. I'm working now to increase my bank account by my power of thoughts. It's also going to happen. So we all then join hands. We all join hands in this task, and that's how we all together create a better world. Because the good news is that our imagination, our thoughts and our wishes are all the time radiating into the world and all the time creating and shaping the world. The world as it is a mirror of our inner world of the soul. And if we create beauty and love and compassion on the inside, we create beauty and love and compassion also on the outside. And somewhere, somehow we have to start. And it is us spiritual people who understand this principle of the soul, who understand the principle of mind above matter. And it is us spiritual people who are the first one to awaken and to see that this situation in the world, this crisis in the world, is actually a chance for all of us. So we should not have fear about the situation, but we should see them and embrace them as a momentum for transformation. And the good news is, in India, we all believe that we are in a big transformation from an old cycle into a new cycle, into a new next golden age, as the Greek called it. In India, it is called Satyuga. So we're in this transformation from something old in something new. And if you want to find more informations, you please can have a look at the brahmakumaris.org. This is the Brahma Kumaris webpage here in UK. Then echo.brahmakumaris.org is our environment webpage, where you will find lots of information on environment, workshops, information, what you can do, Kalptaru, tree plantation, and so on. On solarbrahmakumaris.com, you will find more informations on all our solar projects. And on Yogis for Future, you will find an app where you can learn to meditate. There are 150 meditation commentaries for inner peace, for good relations, to overcome fear, for nature and so on. And you can listen every morning, 5 minutes this meditation, 5 minutes that meditation, and slowly, slowly start the inner process. So thank you very much. And I hope I have shared some inspiration with you and you feel inspired. And I would like now to invite Sonja Ohlsson. Sonja is the director of Brahma Kumaris in Denmark, also the manager of the Brahma Kumaris Environmental Initiative. And she will do some exercise now with you and then some meditation. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So thank you very much, Golo, for an inspiring presentation. And I asked myself, what did I take from the presentation? What stayed with me and what touched my heart when Golo was speaking? And the first thing was the word calibration. You know, how do I actually calibrate? Means align. How do I get into tune with myself, others, and the world? And the other thing was about the aura. You know, how my energy field around me, how I interact with others and how others can feel me. And the last word was divine light that stayed with me. And now I'm asking you, what 3 keywords did you take from Golo's presentations? And we will do some writing exercises and try to find the motivation that would really get my meditation going. Because we understand it's the right thing to do. And we know, we feel it's good, but not always we take ourselves seriously in this matter. So how to tap into my deep motivation, which is lying in the subconsciousness. And this very simple reflective writing exercise will tap into your subconsciousness. You want to go along with me? And you don't need to share it with anyone. It's all private to yourself. And also those of you listening online, if you take out pen and paper, you can do the exercise at home. So you are here in the hall, you take your pen and paper, you all have. If you don't have, you get it from there. And please write down 3 keywords from Golo's presentation, which you found interesting or that you found touched your heart. 3 keywords from the presentation. Are you done? You got 3 keywords? Yes or no? Yeah, very good. So out of these 3 words, which one word is most important for you at the moment? You put a circle around that word. Out of these 3 words, which words is most important for you at the moment? Put a circle around it. Now I will ask you to just write a few things about this one word for yourself. Why is this word important for you? Just put the pen to the paper and start writing what comes to your mind. You're not going to show it to anyone. It's all private, just for yourself. Why is this word important for me at the moment? I'll give you a few minutes on this. We can actually play some soft music. Why is this word important for me at the moment? So now, I'm sure you can write a long time about this, but we'll stop here and I'll ask you to look at the text you have written and put a circle around 3 keywords in your own text. 3 words that are important and meaningful for you at the moment. In your own text, read it and find 3 words that are meaningful and important for you at the moment and put a circle around them. You ready? So now out of these 3 words, you choose 1 word and put a double circle. Out of these 3 words, which one is most important? And put a double circle. And now out of this word with double circle, you write a paragraph. Why is this word, this new word, important for me and meaningful for me? And we can have some music again, 2 minutes. A short paragraph, why is this new word important for me? Okay, so now we do the same thing again. Okay, you look at the text and find 3 keywords in your own new text. 3 words that you like a lot, that touch your heart, touch your soul. 3 words in your new text that's really important and meaningful. And out of these 3 words, you choose 1 and put a circle around it. You ready? I would be very interesting to hear what's the last word is. You have the courage to share the last word? You want to share? Yeah? Your aura is your last word. Yeah. 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 So aura is important for you at the moment. Yeah. 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 So the solution to for you, whatever you need to do lies in your aura. Right. Yeah. Very good. And who else? You? What's your word? Your last word? Yeah.
It's not different from word, but the word I started with, my last word is with, which is purity.
Who's purity? Yeah, and purity is important for you at the moment.
Yes.
Yeah. So you can have purity as your theme when you do meditation.
Yeah.
You see? And your meditation will become so beautiful.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who else? Maybe you next? Yeah? The mic is there.
My last word is healing.
Is
Healing.
healing. Yeah. Very nice. So healing is your motivational force for change.
Yeah, my first word was inner peace.
Yeah.
Then it went to love and then healing.
To all of you, you can go one step deeper when you come home. You write another little paragraph about your last word and then find 3 keywords, and then you can go very deep. You can do it a few more times if you feel you need to go deeper.
I didn't have something to write in each one of the steps.
Yeah.
But I tried.
Yeah, very beautiful. Okay, let's hear someone on this side. You want to share? Yeah. You wait for the mic, maybe.
Mine is inner happiness.
Inner happiness was your last word. So your driving force for change is to become happy.
Yeah, I'm trying to be not having any expectation that nothing, either internal or external, can affect me. I'm trying to work towards that.
It's very good to have one word as a theme for some time. If you have happiness or whatever word, suddenly the books you see are about this. Suddenly people start talking to you about this. Suddenly you read in the paper, suddenly you hear something. Suddenly the whole world is full of it. But I need to start to focus, and you get the ball rolling. Very interesting.
Thank you.
Yeah. So the little girl wanted to share, yeah? Oh, we have a young member here in the group.
She wanted to say positive.
Positive. Positive. Who is the mum? You. She is positive, or she needs to be positive?
Her word is positive.
Yeah, yeah. So you have a positive home. You have a positive home.
We try.
Yeah,
Yes.
very nice, very nice. So all the words you have, they can be the focus of your meditation. So I thought we can try a meditation together, and at some point I will ask you to focus on your driving force, and that will be your word, okay? It will be different for each one. But when you meditate on a word, you kind of hold it for some time. And how do you hold a word? We know how to hold a hand, we know how to hold something, but how do you hold a word? You hold it in your mind, or you see it, you feel it, you repeat it, and you hold it, and see what happens. If you hold happiness, just hold it and see what ripple effects it has in your system. It can be very beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, to embody it. To hold it means to embody it. But you see, I can hold the word peace even though I don't feel peaceful. And it often starts with just holding it. And then slowly you will become the embodiment of it. Shall we try? Yeah, very good. Also, you online, you make yourself comfortable. Take a nice meditation position. We can have some soft music. And I start the meditation by relaxing my body. And I relax my legs. They become heavy and soft. I relax my stomach. I relax my shoulders, my arms. I relax the neck and the face, the muscles in the forehead, the muscles around the mouth. I take a few deep breaths and I breathe to the bottom of my stomach. And through the breath, I settle into this very moment. And I give 10 minutes for soul care, self-care, for being here in this very moment, at peace. So I turn my attention within to navigate and calibrate the soul compass. I calibrate the soul by reminding myself of the love and joy, peace inside. Deep inside, I'm a peaceful soul of light. And as a being of light, I connect to the divine light. And I invite God into my life. I say, welcome with your love and power and knowledge and guidance. I invite God into my life so I'll never be alone at any given time. Together we move forward. And with God's help, I can settle the karma, can become a helper of God. Together we can create a beautiful world, a world of love and harmony. Harmony with matter and nature. And to keep moving forward no matter what, I might need my driving force. So I'll ask you to remember the last word in your writing. And keep that word in your heart and hold it and stay with it and stay true to it and just hold it and see what happens. See how this word can bring you closer to God and help you in helping others. How this word can support you in being a change maker and help Mother Earth in her difficult times. And I keep holding it. And slowly we turn our attention back. You pay attention to the feeling you have in your heart right now. You memorize this feeling and put it somewhere where you can find it again. How does it feel like to be me right now? You close your eyes, take a deep breath, and enjoy this very moment. And slowly we come back. You take a deep breath and open your eyes. We are back in this room. And I say Om Shanti. Yeah. Thank you very much. And I'll invite Golo back up here and let's see if any of you have any questions or comments and we can take them together.
very much, Sonja.
Mm.
Yeah, Om Shanti, and thank you very much, Sonja, for beautiful meditation and also doing the nice writing exercise. And I hope you all got some insights, you got some knowledge, some awareness, some insights, and some experience. If that all happened, then it was wonderful. Also for us, very, very lovely. Anybody has any question? We can clarify anything for you? Anything? Okay.
Thank you very much, because I find very powerful to write. So this meditative writing was extremely precious for me. So thank you very much.
Very good. And you
Added
can
to my knowledge.
yeah, you can continue at home, eh?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
will.
Okay. Thanks very much for the feedback. Anybody wants to say anything? We have also almost 80 people online. So 40 on Facebook and 40 on YouTube. So hello, everybody. And thanks very much for joining and for watching us. And if there's no more question and everybody's happy and santusht, huh? Ekdam santusht. Huh?
Good.
Good. Yes.
Yeah.
1 second.
It's quite interesting with the aura, the picture. What would a perfect one look like, and is there a perfect one that's been? Have you seen a really good one?
Of course. A perfect aura is very shiny, very bright. And sometimes, you see the face is sparkling and you say, oh, this person somehow is sparkling. Aura is shiny, Usually you sense it. If somebody is powerful, you feel usually attracted to such a person, And in meditation, if you go deep and you dive deeply inside, your third eye is opening, you will see the light around everybody. Now, we don't see because we're stuck with our eyes. We're stuck with our senses. And the third eye is not open. That's why we don't perceive the aura right now. Sometimes in meditation, when you have a good moment, you see the light around people. At least, rarely sometimes I've seen. Some people, they are clairvoyants. They can see it regular. Some people see it quite regular. Okay, so thank you very much, and thank you also to our guests online on Facebook and YouTube, and thanks very much also for our Wembley Center and our sisters here to organize everything. And I'm sure there will be one more final announcement. Sonja, anything more?
Before you leave, I have one special word, which is our gift to you. So make sure you get your card before you go.
Okay, one blessing card. Okay, thank you very much. And there will be one announcement. Thank you.
I'll go down, yeah.
So thank you very much. Sonja and Golo.
Stay. No, it's okay. Let's stop.
Deep, isn't it? Deep exercise. And what I got was the word love first. I had 3 words: love, calibrate, and angel. Then I chose love. And then right at the end, when I did the exercise, it came to happiness. So it's a very revealing, and I'm going to do it a bit more too, to take it to the next level. So thank you so much, Brother Golo and Sister Sonja. They're very, very busy, and they come out of their way to be here for these beautiful moments for us. Please come again. You're at home anyway. And so just like to give a few announcements. I'll do it in date-wise to help you remember. This week is Raksha Bandhan week. Those who know, every year that we tie a sacred thread of love around the wrist, And so we have a public program for those who want to come at the at the Global Corporation House this Sunday on the 18th at 6:30 to 8:30. So it gets booked up. So please come on time. Yes. Next, we have the public talk on a Tuesday, which is the topic Emulate of Love, Bond, Purity, and Protection. So speaker is Sister Krishna. And those who haven't been to our headquarters, she is the production head for Radio Madhuban. We have a radio. So anybody interested in media and serving the media world, come, connect, and listen. And then we have a fast-track morning meditation on a Monday. That's the 19th of August to 25th of August. You heard Brother Golo talking a lot about the pyramid. You saw the pyramid, God's soul, right? And so if you want to know more about that pyramid, there's a fast track in the morning from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. That is online. So you do need to register. Go onto the website, www. Oh, you all know the website? Anybody remember? No? Yes, inner space. That help me? By now you should have known the website, all of you. Inner space? Thank you. innerspace.wembley.org. So please remember the website because all of you need to go on it and remind others about it too. Thank you very much. And so reflective meditations, those of you who know our regulars, Monday, Thursday, 7 p.m. to 7:30 p.m., we like to host a meditation session for whoever wants to come, open to all, in-house, but also online. And there's the Sunday meditations too at 10 a.m. to 10:45, but that's only online. And so you're welcome to the quiet room. You see that quiet room? I'm seeing these days a lot of people popping into the quiet room. So anytime you want to come and use that to reflect, to take time to breathe, you're most welcome. We're open 10:30 to 5 p.m. And finally, the product for the week. The product for the week for today is meditation, the 13 Pathways to Happiness by Jim Ryan. So polish up and sharpen up your meditation and be ready for the new world. Thank you very much for taking the time and go home well, travel well. Om Shanti.